Hello and welcome back to Tilly Floss Art. As today is Valentine's Day, I'm doing another themed squishy makeover for you. So I've just picked out a handful of squishies that I thought would go nicely. So let's get to it. So we've got a cake, a carton, a cup. This is a strange one, I know, but I've got a good idea for this one. It's an octopus, I think, with a horn. I don't know whether there's an actual animal that's that shape. I don't think so, but we've got a cat with a heart, so I thought that was quite an obvious one. And the good thing about this one is that I've already done the fixing for it, so we wouldn't have to do any fixing on this one. I've got the panda bear couple, which he's got a few tears, but we can fix that no problem. And then we've got this bear. The only thing I don't like about this bear is she doesn't stand up. Obviously her head is too fat and she's very top heavy. So let's get started. Okay, so the first squishy I picked out is the cat. I think this was an obvious choice. I love this one and I've been waiting for my brain to think of an idea for him. Yes, I've already decided he's a boy. So first off, I'm giving him a quick sanding to make sure the paint sticks and doesn't peel off. Then with some tulip soft matte, I give him a nice fresh base coat. Now he's ready for the fun part. I mixed up a warm creamy colour for his muzzle, paws and tail. Then, using brown, straight from the tube, I fill in all the rest of his fur to look like chocolate. Four coats later, we start with a bright red for the huge love heart and bow tie. give him some bright rosy cheeks as he's quite a shy little guy, but that doesn't stop him from waving to all the girls as he's still looking for his perfect partner. And then Bob decided to join me whilst I filled in his ears with pink and gave him a little heart nose and filled in his smile. After getting Bobby down and wiping his tail off because he decided to clean the plate with it, I started on the eyes, and it was all going so well up until this point, until I realised what I'd created. I was still hopeful though, because all art goes through an ugly stage, right? So I carried on, adding a small gold heart and then the pupils. I sat back for a look at my masterpiece and oh.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's much better. I can gladly love him again now. I added eyebrows. And a nice blob of drippy chocolate sauce, i.e. puffy paint. And for the last touch, some sprinkles. And here he is. I'd like you to meet Truffle, my chocolate-loving single man. If you know of any single kitty ladies out there, let him know. But don't worry, Truffle, there's always next Valentine's Day in 364 days. So for my next choice, I picked this one as an idea had come to me as I was looking through my boxes of squishies. I start off again, giving her a fresh coat of soft matte. I gave her a few coats of a light pink. Then to add texture, I stippled on some even lighter pink. She, let's call her Valentina, loves wearing makeup. She would never be seen dead without it. So I went for some lovely red blush. So I started on her eyes, filling them with white. I gave her some matching beauty spots on her cheeks and her legs. She just loves her beauty spots, so she has to have them in as many places as possible. Then I added her suckers, as she is an octopus after all. I gave her horn, or crown as she likes to call it, a yellow base, and then went over this in gold. It takes far less coats this way. Then I went back to the eyes. Now to add her makeup. She has black eyeliner and long lashes. Then I give her big red juicy lips. She wants to look her best, so she swims around all day with her best pouty lips. I added highlights to her eyes and her glossy lips. I think she's really pretty for an octopus. She just likes blowing kisses all day long to anyone she sees. Okay, so I was running out of time, so for the last one I chose this simple drink. I wanted to take inspiration from both truffle and Valentina. So again, I started with a white base coat. Then I painted the cup in a red and pink gradient. This took forever off camera. I added pink hearts to the red and red hearts to the pink. I then painted the straw pink. I decided it was going to be a lovely hot chocolate, so I went with brown for the drink. I added some clear glitter paint to the whipped cream. And this is my attempt at trying to show you the glitter on the whipped cream. Then, taking inspiration from truffle, I added the same chocolate sauce and sprinkles. And here's the finished result. The three look great together and I love how they've all come out. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and I'll see you soon. Bye!